In 1922, a 15-year-old boy started work at a small auto repair shop in Tokyo. Assigned to clean and babysit, no one imagined this boy, Soichiro Honda, would one day challenge global car brands and create the world's largest motorcycle company. Born in 1906 in the poor village of Tenryu, Shizuoka, Soichiro was the eldest son of a blacksmith and bicycle repairman. His mother was a weaver. Life was tough. 5 of his siblings died young, and the family struggled with poverty. At age 8, Soichiro saw his first car, a Ford Model T. It sparked a lifelong fascination. He learned to fix bikes and tools in his father's shop, but he had little interest in school. He even forged grade reports to hide bad marks from his father, until he got caught and punished harshly. At 15, Soichiro saw an ad for an auto service company in Tokyo, Art Shokai. He applied, was accepted, and left his village to chase his dream. But his early tasks were far from glamorous. For months, he earned no money and spent his days babysitting the owner's child. Ashamed to return home, he endured. Eventually, his persistence paid off. The owner, Yuzo Sakakibara, overwhelmed with work, let Soichiro help in the shop. Soichiro's skills impressed him. He soon became a trusted mechanic and learned not just technical skills, but also business operations. Sakakibara introduced Soichiro to motorsports. Together they built race cars like the Art Daimler and Curtiss. In 1924, one of their cars won the Japanese Motorcar Championship, with Soichiro serving as race engineer. In 1928, Soichiro was asked to run a new Art Shokai branch in Hamamatsu. Business was slow at first. Clients didn't trust someone so young, but he persisted. Eventually, his reputation and the team grew. He even built a race car, the Hamamatsu, which set a Japanese speed record of 120 kilometers per hour. But in 1936, a major crash during a race nearly killed him. After months in the hospital and pressure from his family, he gave up racing for good. By 1936, Soichiro wanted to move beyond repairs and manufacture car parts. When Art Shokai's investors refused, he started his own company, Tokai Seiki, to produce piston rings. He partnered with Shichiro Kato and worked relentlessly, even enrolling in a technical school to improve his metallurgy skills. After several failures and years of learning, Soichiro finally produced working piston rings by 1939. Toyota placed a small order, but only 3 of 50 pistons passed quality checks. Soichiro didn't give up. He traveled the country, deepening his expertise. Eventually, orders surged, and Tokai Seiki employed 2,000 workers. During World War II, Soichiro's company was taken over by Japan's Ministry of Munitions. Toyota bought 45% of it, and Soichiro was demoted. Air raids and the 1945 Nankai earthquake destroyed his factories. After Japan surrendered, he sold the remains to Toyota for 450,000 yen and stepped back to consider his future. In post-war Japan, resources were scarce, even gas for food runs. Soichiro stumbled upon a small generator engine from the Imperial Army and mounted it on a bicycle. The idea worked and sparked a new vision. In 1946, Soichiro founded the Honda Technical Research Institute to build motorbikes. With 12 workers, he used leftover engines and spare parts to create Japan's most needed product, affordable transport. The bikes became a hit. Running out of engines, Soichiro designed his own, the Taipei engine. In 1947, the first product bearing the Honda name was born. A year later, he founded Honda Motor Company and wrote to 18,000 bicycle shops across Japan, seeking support. 3,000 replied with help, and Honda's dream took off. Honda's first full motorcycle, the Model D, debuted in 1949. It was a milestone, but too bulky and expensive. After years of testing, Honda launched a smaller, lighter model, the Super Cub. The Super Cub was an instant success. It won the Emperor's Prize and put Honda on the map. A partnership with investor Takeo Fujisawa brought in vital capital and business expertise. In 1958, the Super Cub reached the US, priced at just $295. It quickly outsold giants like Harley-Davidson. Honda became a global name. Soichiro brought Honda into racing not just for sport, but to showcase engineering excellence. After a poor start at their first international race in 1954, Honda kept improving. By 1959, they won the prestigious Isle of Man TT. 2 years later, they won again, cementing Honda's dominance. By the 1960s, Honda was the world's largest motorcycle brand, but Soichiro had bigger ambitions. He wanted to enter the auto industry. Critics warned it was too risky. Japan already had Nissan and Toyota, and officials urged him not to proceed. He ignored them. Honda's first car, the T360 mini truck, launched in 1963, followed by the S500 sports car. These early vehicles had modest success, but they marked the beginning. In 1972, Honda launched the Civic, just in time for the global oil crisis. Its small, fuel-efficient engine, using the innovative CVCC system, made it perfect for the times. It also helped fight pollution using catalytic converters, well ahead of competitors. The Civic became a global bestseller. Next came the Honda Accord, a larger, more comfortable car that retained fuel efficiency. It eventually became one of the best-selling sedans in history. By the 1980s, Honda was the third largest carmaker in Japan and soon, the world. Soichiro Honda retired in 1973 and passed away in 1991. Reflecting on his life, he once said, "I feel that I was doing nothing more than mistakes, blunders, and serious omissions, but I am proud of the achievements." Today, Honda has expanded far beyond motorcycles and cars. The company builds jets, boats, robots, and power equipment, continuing the legacy of one poor boy from Tenryu who refused to give up on machines. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to subscribe and like the video. Until then, I'll see you in the next one.